It usually takes a minute or two, maybe even a few miles, to get an indication if a new car is up to scratch. Which is handy, because that's literally all the time we have behind the wheel of the new Honda Civic Type R. We've been handed the keys to the all-new hot hatchback at the brand's R&D facility in Tokigai, Japan for a handful of taster laps in Honda's most powerful Civic to date. We'll be taking the car for a thorough road test next week, so why not wait until then to report on it? Well, quite simply, we're among the first in the world to give you an impression of what the latest Type R is like, which is reason in itself to put some words on paper. The car is essentially all new from top to bottom. Everything apart from the engine and braking system has been replaced, and even those have been tweaked. The Type R is 35% stiffer than before, so it's quite a surprise, then, that the first impression you get from behind the wheel is of how compliant the ride is. Granted, the velvet-smooth tarmac of Tokigai's proving ground is rather flattering, but the Type R absorbed the bumpy section of access road with aplomb, a task that the previous model would have made a meal of. Of course, a more thorough assessment of the Type R's newfound levels of comfort will be made in the coming days, but the new multi-link rear axle and adaptive dampers appear to have gone some way into addressing the last Type R's biggest flaw. Best hot hatchbacks on sale. The seating position is also much improved. It's considerably lower than before, giving you a sensation of sitting in the car rather being perched on it. The seats themselves remain a standout feature, supportive but comfortable. The dash no longer looks like an afterthought and features a much slicker-looking infotainment system, although the graphics and screen resolution is still a little low-rent compared to contemporary rivals. A new digital instrument cluster is no longer obstructed by the steering wheel, which itself is also new, while perceived quality has also taken a leap forward with improved fit and finish and softer plastics in the majority of the immediate contact points. Some scratchy plastics remain, particularly on the center console, but on the whole it's a big improvement, if still a little shy of Volkswagen Golf GTI standards.